Nick, did you like Gravity?
Explorer's been hit. Explorer, do you read?
Of course, Gravity looks amazing. It's incredible. It's so much nerdy knowledge about space exploration and so forth. But as sound can not be heard in space, neither should most dialogue be heard either.
A little girl with brown hair. Tell her that I'm not quitting.
And that's fine, because even a movie like, Inception or whatever is kind of challenged by the idea of exposition.
My subconscious feels that someone else is creating this world.
Cobb's drawing Fisher's attention to the strangeness of the dream, which is making his subconscious look for the dreamer.
I would say Gravity was definitely great, but it's definitely simplified, and it's definitely has scenes that could have been internalized instead of externalized. And of course it's amazing, blah, blah, blah. It's very intense and introduces a new kind of space sphere. But it's important to call out these movies that they're not perfect, and Gravity is not a perfect movie.
It'd be really fucking great if you acted like you actually gave a shit.
I think the visuals are so good, and I actually think Sandra Bullock does a very good job in this. Usually, I'm fairly so-so on her, but honestly, I think they kind of jumped the gun on her Academy Award. Because if she was going to win an Academy Award, it should be for this movie, not the one she won for.
Did I really earn this, or did I just wear y'all down?
No, sure. I agree with that. Blindside is like trying to reenact a Fox News interviewee kind of thing. So
Yeah.
The first time I spent the night at the house, I felt like that's where I was supposed to be in, and they made me feel at home.
The tension is intense. I will probably have nightmares about this for quite a long time, because being trapped in space is, in my opinion, one of the worst things that could happen to people.
Astronaut is off structure. Dr. Stone is off structure.
What do I do?
I'd say I love this movie. I don't really agree with James Cameron's statement saying this is the best science fiction film I have ever seen.
I'm the king of the world!
I'm sorry, but Space Odyssey is still the king and will always be the king. And when we get, just wait.
I'm waiting. I'm ready to come out.
Out of the closet.
I'm gonna burst out of that closet with things that will blow your mind.
Now he's open in the closet.
Overall, though, this is a very kind of rare film where you really don't know what's going to happen to the main character in the end. It's not like watching a superhero movie where you know if they're going to come out okay or not.
I'm not wearing hockey pads.
It was definitely an incredibly exciting film, most entertaining movie I saw this year. This is a big thumbs up for me. Would you guys recommend it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I would absolutely recommend it, but you just won't have a perfect experience watching it. You'll just be like, this is great, but this.
Heather, would you see it?
I really, really liked it. Again, I will be terrified for years, but honestly, that's a good thing. I know this isn't really a horror movie, but actual horror movies rarely make me feel anything close to this.
Right.
And Sandra Bullock, it's basically her show. This is her.
Especially her undies in that film. Oof, yeah.
Not at all what I was talking about.
It's alright, that's what I was thinking. I would totally recommend Gravity for Sandra Bullock and her undies, and also for the tension in it, the visual style of it, and the wonderful pace that it had. It's a great piece of cinema that you have to see on the big screen and actually see in 3D.
Oh yeah, don't watch on your laptop. Then you just didn't. They don't get it.
You won't get it.
It might not be as nice.
If you watch your laptop, you might as well watch it on your phone.
Yeah.
Or on the ground, put the thing on the ground.
It's like what David Lynch said about watching movies on your telephone.
I love that quote.
I have not heard this quote.
Your
Tell me about it.
fucking phone.
Your fucking telephone. Get real.
Get real.
It's such a sadness that you think you've seen a film on your fucking telephone. Get real.